Hi everyone, it's Lourdes again, and I have the opportunity to talk with all of you, and I am so looking forward to this. What I'm going to ask is if you can write in the comments, where you're from. Are you from the US? And if you are, what state? Or are you from another country? Please put that down. I'm looking forward to talking with all of you. One thing that I want to discuss is some of the questions from last time that I didn't get to discuss. And one of them was, can you use the Reiki with the energy of crystal quartz to stand in for a crystal quartz? And the answer is yes. So if you're, let's say, you have a video that you like, let's say Reiki for past lives, I don't know, and you want to amplify the energy, you can also play alongside of it Reiki with the energy of clear quartz. Or if you want to send energy to a person, and I mentioned how in my videos, in one of my videos, that if you're doing distance energy, you can play a video, take a piece of paper, put a person's name on it, and then what you can do is put a clear quartz. Well, if you don't have the clear quartz, you can still take the person's name on it, put it in front of the clear quartz video, and play both videos in separate tabs. And I'm hoping that that helps answer the question, because it's something I do. Now, I was hoping that in here I would get the live stream, and I'm not getting it, and I have a feeling, and I don't know why, I'm not seeing it on this computer, so I'm really sorry. I was hoping it would show up so I can answer any responses I get or say hi.
Try just looking for your channel's name on YouTube and then scrolling through the top videos that pop up.
Okay, my daughter suggested that I just do a search for my channel, because maybe since it was already open to it, I'm not seeing the live stream. So hold on one second, and I'm doing that now. And yes, here it goes. I see it now. So I'm hoping that I can see the questions. Now I'm going to mute myself. There, I muted myself, so that makes it easier. So hi everyone, let's say hi from Indiana, Valentres, Reina, Sandeep, hello everyone. I love seeing all these places. Let's see, hi from Brazil, thank you very much. Oh, and you're welcome, Ember 2460 Harrington. Another thing I wanted to discuss was, a question was, how do you know if Reiki's the right one for you, or you're on the right path? Hi everyone, hi Michelle, Luciana, Alicia. For me, as soon as I received Reiki the one time, I knew it was the right thing. I just instinctively, intuitively knew. Now, for some people, it's something you may have to do a couple of times. You may take Reiki a couple of times and say, you know what, I feel really good. Maybe this is something I should look into. One thing I want to say that most people don't realize is you don't have to take Reiki to work on other people. You can just become a Reiki practitioner, level 1, 2, or 3, just to work on yourself, which is really important. You don't have to share it with others. It can help you with your spiritual development. Think of it as a tool. Now, some people want to, and that's fine. If you want to help others, more power to you, and please go ahead and do it. But you don't have to. You can just use it for yourself. Hello, Dr. Ashok. Hi, Ashok. I see you now. Seema, Sabita. It's so nice to see all of you, especially the ones I recognize some names and faces. So thank you very much. Another thing that people ask me is, do I have to become a Reiki level 3 after level 2? And the answer is no. You can become a Reiki level 3 just to get the symbols so that you can become more empowered. But you don't have to. You can stop at level 1, you can stop at level 2, you can stop at level 3. And if you become level 3, you still don't have to share it with anyone. You can just use it for yourself. And that's really important, because most people think, oh, if I'm level 3, I have to go and attune people and teach and do all that sort of stuff. And no, you don't. Many people I work with who are level 3 just stay level 3. Okay, hi Raina. Lots from New York today. Thank you. So please keep that in mind. Another aspect of Reiki that I get asked about is, if I get attuned to a Sui Reiki, do I need to take other classes? And the answer is no. You can, because I found that it has helped me grow and become stronger and open up my energy channels more. But if you don't feel called to it, you don't have to. You know, I enjoy learning about all these other forms of Reiki, but some people don't, and that's fine. You don't have to go out of your comfort zone. You just want to stay where you feel comfortable, and if you feel the need to or a call to it, then you do it. Hi from the Philippines. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi from Denver. Thank you very much. So please be aware of that. With Reiki, what I find is that many people develop different gifts with Reiki. They already had the gifts, but they didn't know it. So yes, some people become more psychic. Some people become definitely more, have the ability to heal more energetically, or become more compassionate, or it may help with their family. But it's not limited to just one thing. And it can be at different times. So for example, I find that for myself, there are times I'm definitely more psychic. Yes, I'm usually psychic most of the time, but there are times there's a spiritual development and all I'll hear is music, music, music. And the music usually has meaning. So that works for me. At other times, I will be where I just want to unite with the universe. I don't want to do psychic stuff. I just want to be one with the universe. And that's it. Other times I just want to stay in nature. If I could have, slept in a tree, I would have done that. I would have slept in a tree because that's what the Reiki was calling for me. So please be aware that it can help assist you with any of those things. It's not just for energetic healing. It's for communing with nature, communing with spirit, psychic development. There's so much to it, not just one thing. If any of you have any questions on this topic, please let me know. I look forward to answering them, first of all. And as you can tell, it's something I feel very passionate about and I'm very excited to talk about. When working with Reiki, people always concerned that they're doing it wrong. And what I tell people is you can't do it wrong if you set the right intention, because the energy will always flow where it needs to go. So for example, if you're working on someone and you don't know what's wrong, and that's fine. You don't have to know what's wrong. Just, ask that the energy go to them for their highest good. And that's it. I always tell my students, of course, we always do some ritual. We say some prayers. We ask for guidance. We ask for protection. But here we're just speaking in general terms. You always say, go for the highest good. Most of the people I work with, fine, and yes, Savita, I'll answer your question in 1 second. That was a good one. Most of the people I work with are so good, but don't have the confidence. And the confidence comes from working with Reiki for a while. Savita asked a very good question. Can you use angel Reiki with other people? And yes. Hi, Yomi. Nice to see you. You can use any forms of Reiki that I've attuned people to for other people. So, for example, I did an angel Reiki session yesterday for someone. I'll do another one today. I can use it on myself. You can do it for anyone. Same thing with my galactic Reiki. That's, one of my favorites, or creation energy. So Reiki can be used, anything that I've attuned people to, you can use on other people. You could use it on yourself. One thing that's really interesting that I find that a lot of people don't know about Reiki is that it can be sent to the past, the present, the future, and other dimensions. That is just such a cool thing. With Reiki, you can send it to yourself in another dimension. And a lot of times when I'm working on people, another dimension may show up. So if I'm working on a person, the problem may not be from the past. It may not be even from their ancestors. It could be from them in another dimension. So it's something to be aware of. Now, this is something that you may become aware of it or more familiar with it as you work with Reiki. It's not something that everybody knows, but it is so cool. How are we in tune? How do we attune someone who is following us? Well, for any attunement, and this is just in general, but you can attune anyone that you're comfortable attuning. That's it. It's anyone you're comfortable attuning. If you don't feel comfortable attuning a person, something tells you no, you don't attune them. Ashok, what I'm going to ask you is if you could send me an email and we could discuss this even more in depth, because I have a feeling there's more to this question than I'm answering, and I want to make sure I'm clear for you. So please send me an email so we can discuss this. Have I turned people down? Yes, I have turned people down for Reiki. There are some people whose energy doesn't feel good. Now, when I'm sending energy out to everyone who's receiving it, I ask that it go to the highest good and to the person who wants to receive the energy. So there may be someone who tries it and says, yeah, this isn't for me. And there's a good reason. It wasn't for them. And they should just, either find someone they're comfortable with, or maybe Reiki isn't it. And you'll find that I answer that a lot on YouTube, especially YouTube questions. Okay, thanks, Asha. How can you tell if you're gifted? Well, when you're gifted, I think everyone is gifted in some way, shape, or form, and it comes out in various ways. So, for example, if you're one of these persons who has dreams and they're always coming true, then maybe perhaps you're psychic and you have that gift. Excuse me, 1 second, I need some water. Or if you notice that you are one of these people who attracts people. I remember I can go in any store whatsoever, and people will come and ask me questions as if I work in a store. Doesn't matter what store it is. I could be at Home Depot and people will come up to me and ask me where things are. So I noticed that I have the gift for working with people or attracting people. And for me, that is a gift. To be able to talk with people anywhere is something not everybody does. So that's a gift. If you're not sure, what you can do is ask the universe for a sign. Say, universe, please give me a sign of what I am gifted for, and make it a sign that I can recognize. Because if you ask the universe for a sign, the sign can come in many different ways, and you're not going to know it because you don't recognize it as a sign. You can be seeing a bulletin board that says, healers needed. You could be hearing a conversation of people saying, I went to this great healer. You can be reading a book about healing, and none of it will click in as a sign. So please ask that it be a sign that you can recognize, and that you can receive 2 or 3 of them in a week's period. And I find that helps me. I give it a week because sometimes I'm not paying attention, and the universe will give it back to me. Well, Helen, can you catch their illness or problems? Seema, yes, you can if you don't protect yourself. And this is something I noticed that a lot of healers have done. What happens when I'm working on people, and I notice this a lot, if I'm sending Reiki for something, whether I was doing it in person or not, I may feel what the person's feeling. So what I do is, I'm feeling what the person's feeling, so I know where the problem is. And as soon as I know where the problem is, I say, thank you, universe. I imagine more white light coming in, because I always have white light coming in, and washing it down through me, all those feelings, and into the ground. And I ask that it be transmuted. And that's it. I don't keep it. I thank the universe for knowing the problem, for recognizing it, and letting it go. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Yes, it is night in Russia. Thank you. So please be aware that if you're an energy healer working with energy, you always ask for protection. You always ask for guidance. And if you pick up something from someone, make sure you have that white light and have it wash through you and into the ground so that you don't keep it in your body. That's not something you want to do. Okay, you're welcome, Seema. And that's something really important because I've read books of all these healers who've taken stuff on. And I'm like, I have a lot of my own challenges. I don't need another person's challenges. And I don't want their challenges. I appreciate the fact that I now know what it is, but I really don't want it. So that's something I just give back to the universe and say, thank you for letting me know, and I move on. Oh, you're welcome, Savita. So for me, Reiki is something that you become better at the more you do. And the more you practice not only on others, but specifically yourself. I remember when I was learning Reiki, I practiced on myself morning, noon, and night. I spent, 20 minutes a day practicing on myself. And yes, I got carried away. Everyone around me got Reiki'd. And everything around me got Reiki'd. Sometimes even thinking about someone, I caught things I don't want. Well, then I'm going to suggest that you set the intention in the morning. First of all, in the mornings, what I like to do is connect to the universe. And we're always connected, but I like to draw in more power. And I build up my shields. I imagine the energy coming in and expanding my shields and making them stronger. I'm also going to suggest to you Donna Eden. She's on YouTube. And look up figure 8 exercises. They are great for strengthening the aura. That really is excellent. I'm sorry to hear that, MEH. A lot of people do. But I'm going to suggest Donna Eden's figure 8 exercises where you draw figure 8s with your hands. You can go like this. You can go like this. You can go like this. Any way you want, it will help strengthen the aura. Of course, I am a big proponent of Donna Eden's 5-minute energy medicine routine. It's a little bit longer than 5 minutes, maybe 6 now. She also has it. It's on YouTube, and look up her version of it. And it'll come up. If you look up Donna Eden energy medicine routine, it'll come up as her version. Excellent. I do it every morning. When I don't do it, I feel sluggish. I feel wrong. I know something's wrong. And then I remember, I forgot. Weave the aura. Yes. Ember 2460. Weaving the aura. You can't go wrong with that. You're welcome. What's really important for anyone, whether you're an energy healer or not, is setting the intention in the morning. That makes a huge difference. When I get up, I usually get up before anybody else. I try to remember to say, thank you, universe, I'm awake again, and I can make a difference. And that's really important for me, making that difference. So I start that way, and then I go into my meditation. Now, I do several meditations. I mentioned Vishen Lakhiani's 6-phase meditation. I like Denise Lynn's meditations. I like Abraham Hicks, Bob Proctor, different ones, because I have to be honest, I get bored. If I get the same one more than a couple of, for a couple of weeks, if I don't change it, I will stop doing meditations. I need those guided meditations, and I need them to be different. Let's see. How long did it take you to see auras? I saw auras rather quickly. But one thing to clarify, I was pretty intuitive as a child. I knew things beforehand, and I was seeing ghosts and other stuff more than most people did. So I was seeing them early on. Many people want to start by working on others, and yet starting with yourself is essential. Yes, Crystal Cosmopolitan, you are so right. That's why it is so important to work on yourself, because then you know what to experience. You understand things. Thank you. Oh, Rachel put up the Donna Eden's 5-minute energy routine for anyone who's interested in receiving it. That's really important.
And then also it's 7:18 now. So
oh, it's already 7:18. Wow. That means I only have 2 more minutes. I'm trying to limit this because I know everybody's busy. So please be aware that not everybody has the same abilities. I'm unusual in that I kept seeing things and knowing things throughout childhood, even teenage years and so on. But a lot of times we're conditioned to forget. So please be aware, we may have to remember our gifts again. And that's where something like Reiki comes in. Whether it's Reiki videos or Reiki sessions, they can help you remember. And that's what I really enjoy when working with people one-on-one, like through my distance Reiki sessions. Seeing when people light up because, oh, wait a minute, I kind of remember this. The body remembers the energy, the mind. All of a sudden, psychic abilities start coming back up again, or an awareness comes. And it's just so exciting to see. And I'm hoping that my videos help some of you with that. Okay, oh, good. All right, so I'm just checking to make sure that I haven't really missed too much from anybody else asking a question. Let's see.
You haven't, and it's officially 7:20.
Okay, I'm being told it's officially 7:20. So I want to say thank you so much for all of you who have joined me tonight. This is the first one. I'm hoping to do them every 2 weeks. That will give people a chance to, to think about questions or, something that I may find that comes to mind that I can answer here during these chats. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful night and that you have a great night's sleep. For those of you who are going to sleep, and for those of you who are ready next day, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I'm going to shut this off now. Thank you.